Hi guys, so it's day 2 of this advent calendars. I realised I didn't really go into much detail about the 2 models. A few things I did want to say that I just completely forgot to add into yesterday's video was that I wouldn't have expected the mare to be in day 1. I would have almost thought it would have been a few smaller to mid-range gifts and then the bigger gift much later on in the calendar. But she's very pretty. She is the Arabian mare that's been released normally in lighter colour, a white colour, and then she was also, I think, the 2015 calendar model. She was in a brown coat that time round. So this is the second time this model has been in the calendar. I'm not sure that I had much more to say about this figure, but I have taken her plastic base off and she stands up fine. My one is painted really well on the face and just has some slight paint overrun here. So with that, let's get on to day 2. So I'll do the farm one first. Here's number 2, 2's window. So this looks like a medium gift compared to 17, but of course not as big as, say, 15 or as number 1 was. How I've done it is I've put all the packaging back in each window, but all the windows are done very, very nicely. Anyway, so let's get into number 2. Just stab the rabbit, brilliant. There we go, and oh my goodness! We get the little French bulldog, the little grey one. Oh, he's lovely. Says that one. Now I'll move on to the horse calendar. Yeah, so the second window on this one is tiny. It's sort of what I would expect for the first few days sort of thing, and then like a mid-range gift scattered in and back to small then big, sort of, because I would sort of rather it, how I would rather the calendars, so they build almost up the gifts. Like I'd expect this horse to be on the 24th, not the 1st, but anyway, so I'll try and have a little guess as to what number 2 is before I open the window. So I would probably say it'll either be some fruit or food for the horse, seeing as we already have a horse, or maybe a little animal or any of the food. Something very, very tiny, so let's have a little look. Yeah, these windows are so easy to open. Oh, and it is the apples, it looks like. Yes, so here is the apples. So I'll open them both up out of the bags and then we'll have a whole look at the set. Yeah, so here's the whole setup. So if you had just the farm calendar, you'd be currently with the girl and the dog, and if you have the horse calendar, you have the horse and the apples. They both are paired quite nicely. It seems like they're going through a theme that can be built up. So now you've got the girl model, then you'll get the dog, and possibly it'll go onto the lead and the bone and a few accessories around that, and then it would go into the other animals. Sort of how the person has to look after all the animals, where with the horse calendar you don't get a person, so you'll just get a nice horse scene by the end of the month, but the horse can at least sustain itself in the meantime. So I guess we'll see what day 3 brings, but right now it's a really, really nice selection. These are already 2 mid-range gifts and a large gift and a small gift, so they are even at the minute in terms of that. This little guy I'm going to call Digby. I haven't named the girl or the horse yet, so feel free to leave suggestions. Anyway, thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you tomorrow for the next one. Bye!